Hi there, this is Losa with a new process video, and today I'm playing with these 3 photos of this cutie that showed up in our garden last spring, or spring this year. And I got to take some really nice close-up photos, and that was really really wonderful because she was so beautiful. We have rodeos in the forest just behind our house, and we had 3 of them visiting us during the winter, and they when the snow melted and we started to have like the ground peeking out, they were here almost every day and digging for roots and things to eat, and they ate all the buds on on some of our bushes, and that's not really fun, but at the same time I love the rodeers. They are beautiful, and I think it's fantastic that they come visiting us, even though we live in town. But we are close to the forest, so I understand that they come here, and so I can't really be sad or annoyed by the fact that they eat our garden. And this layout will be about that. This is also the last layout in my series from the Healthy Hello Soup, and I will, after this video, give a tour through all the layouts that I did, and I will also show you what I have left. So that I will publish that one together with this video. I have brought out this dark blue cardstock that I've been using a couple of times together with this collection, and I will be mounting my 3 photos onto that. I have also made a little thin border around the photos with white cardstock, and now I'm just cutting the blue paper so that it fits with just a thin border around the photos. I will be using a larger piece of this hello paper, and this time I'm not bothering to cut away anything of the back side there, because now I'm feeling that I'm done with this collection. I will save the leftovers if they are larger pieces, but for this one I didn't feel like I needed to cut away the area behind the photo block. I realized that I have used this collection to its full potential already, and I don't need to go the extra mile to cut away anything more that's hidden. I have kind of color sorted out the teal and the blue parts of this collection, and those are the ones that I will use for this embellishing process. And I will invite this rodeo for a cup of tea, and this is, yeah, it's a bit irony, I think. The title for this page will be "Fancy a cup of tea with those garden twigs?" ? and I thought that was, yeah, it pretty much sums up my feeling about this visits, and yeah, I wanted to make this layout, and I thought it was a large portion of humor in it as well, with that invitation, and I'm really pleased with how this one turned out. Sometimes I feel that my layouts, they don't have a lot of room to go. I pretty much scrap the same kind of photos all the time, and some of them are seasonals, but they come back year after year. So I need to spice things up a little bit to feel that I'm not just reproducing last year's layouts, and with some inventive kind of humor and some yeah, you can look at things from different angles. I think that I'm managing pretty well to kind of get away with having the same photos all the time. I was thinking especially about this now when the trees started to change color, and I saw these lovely trees, and they had this orange and yellow and red colors, and I felt that I felt an urge to photograph them. But then again, I remember that last year's fall was the most beautiful one in years. I don't think that I ever experienced and photographed fall and changing of colors that good as I did last year. And then I suddenly realized that these trees didn't even come close. So it was a very strange feeling that I had already taken those photos, and even better ones. And when I was looking through the web shops now and looking at the fall collections, I feel that I don't have any fall photos from this year, and I scrapbooked a lot of fall photos from last year. So it's a bit complicated, because yeah, it's the same, but I didn't take any. Yeah, now I'm just rambling. I'm sorry about that. Back to the process. I have cut out a main title, or I've cut out 2 words on the silhouette cameo in dark blue, and it's tea and garden, and those will be the words that I will highlight in the title. And that question mark there won't be in the final layout because I didn't have room for it. I was a bit optimistic when I made the sizing of these words, and the question mark didn't fit. I will have a lot of trouble before I realize that I can take it away. The other words in the titles will be spelled with different kinds of stickers in teal, and yeah, I think it's in dark blue as well. And I will place those so that you get that path you need to go to read it in the correct order. I hope I managed to do that, because with this many words it was a bit hard. And once again, I'm using a little bit of white cardstock to frame my tiny word stickers. It makes it also very easy to move around the words before I've decided where they should go. I know a lot of people use the parchment papers or backings from old stickers and move those words around before they decide where they are going to go. But I really enjoy making these these word blocks and saving that little white frame, so it works really well for me. Now I can confess that I have officially gone off my spending freeze, because now I placed another order, and I refuse to feel ashamed about that, because this is pretty much a decision I've made for myself, and it's because I felt that I needed to have some kind of boundaries for my shopping, and now I have decided that I don't need any of those borders or boundaries or restrictions. And I placed an order at Celia & Papers in Gothenburg, and they had a real nice sale for their sales category, so they had half sale price, and I found some really nice older wood veneer embellishments and some other embellishments there that really felt that it was the last chance to get them. For example, lots of the Studio Calico wood veneers from a couple of years back that I really wanted to have, and that price was just too good to pass on. And at the same time, I've had a little shopping cart going on there for a couple of months, where I have placed things that I really need. For example, I've ordered 18-inch metal ruler that I really need, because now when I have my grid mat and working on a grid mat, you don't see that yet, but soon. And then to fully use that grid, I need a ruler that stretches over the entire project. So an 18 inches ruler will do wonders, I think. And I also had a couple of roller stamps waiting for me, and now I also placed a couple of new items that just recently came into the shop, and for example a really beautiful paper with sailing boats that will go perfect with my coastal scrapbooking. So that order landed on, I think, 600 Swedish crowns, and it will probably take a couple of days to get here, because during that sale I realized that they had a lot of orders coming in. My big shopping cart over at Scrabby in Netherlands is still I haven't still not pressed the buy button there, but I definitely plan to do that, because there I have all these collections that I have narrowed it down to a couple of collections. For example, the Go Now Go collection from Schimel, and the Saturday collection, and also a couple of 6x6 paper pads from the fall lines. Hopefully I can narrow it down to just one of those, but I have not still come to the conclusion which one it will be that has to go, but those are still waiting. And in the meantime, I have finished the layout here for you, and this is the last for this series, and just stay tuned, and I will show you all the layouts that I've done for this collection, the Healthy Hello Soup. Thank you so much for watching. This is Åsa. Bye!